Hello, Simple Tech Buzz, and we are back with the Urbanista SEOUL. So we've been testing these out for a bit now, and the selling point for these is gaming, low latency, and all that kind of stuff. So before we go any further, just want to make sure this is on. We have got wireless charging. I seem to be forgetting that sometimes in my video reviews with cases as well. That out of the way, you've got wireless charging, which for me is a bonus because I have one beside my locker, I have one downstairs, and they're all over the place. Of course, being a tech head, why wouldn't they be? Okay, so let's get on. There is my phone, there is my Urbanista app, and here we go. There you go. How fast do they connect? Lightning quick. And purposely left that like that so you can see what's going on there with the Bluetooth connectivity, which will bring me on to the gaming mode. So that's what that's all about there. If you want to pause that and have a read, the whole point of these earbuds is that factor built in. Gives you a better quality on the go movie and game and streaming experience, and you get that and it's fine. There's no lag latency at all. Same for your typical music listening modes and all that kind of stuff, which is excellent. So they've done what they achieved and what they set out to do with these earbuds, and that's good to see, as a lot of manufacturers are now taking that route. We've done a couple of earbuds already, we've a couple of more in, having that same feature built in now as well. And so far, what I'm liking what I see here with Urbanista. I want to talk more about their app in a minute, which is actually quite good and improved on the previous time they've used the app on their headphones, which are buried in me press here. The Los Angeles solar powered headphones, a pretty damn good pair of headphones. Right, so you've got up to 8 hours playtime, knock off about an hour, real lifetime term testing with your ANC or your volume up high, and you're dependent on your controls, and you will have different controls in the app, which we're going to have a look at in a minute, like your bass boost, treble boost, all that kind of stuff, which again enhances the listening experience with these, which is what people want, and they get a good A+ from me for the price as well that you have to consider here. So you got your voice assistant, you've got your touch controls, you've got your noise cancelling, which is decent enough, and your waterproof resistance, and of course your USB-C charging, and again you've got the wireless charging, which we just seen there. So you got 10mm dynamic drivers. They're loud, they're punchy, and they do a really good job. So we're going to move over onto the app, and I do love this theme they have here, but I don't like the black ones, but that's just me. But that's here nor there. So you've got EQ presets inside. You've got your normal speech bass boost. So yes, the bass boost is excellent, and so is treble boost and energize. So speech is good for listening to podcasts and all that kind of stuff. Your bass boost for your movies and music and gaming, excellent, and same for treble. And some people just like normal. They're all there, you'll just tap on each one and it'll quickly change over. And again, this is a pair of earbuds where you will note the difference between the different presets, which is good, because some earbuds I've tried, they have presets and they were crap really overall, with no notable difference in between each preset here. So that's a good part of their app, which I like, and it's good to see. So in here you've got your other settings. So you've got your voice assistant by long pressing on the left and long pressing on the right. You've got your gaming mode, so you can change that if you want for your volume up and volume down. All that kind of stuff is in there. So that's what you can do within the app. Now it can be at starting out, when you're starting out with this, it might just be a little bit difficult trying to figure out where to tap. You need to be tapping up here, up on top in the corner, and getting things moving there. So that's what happened there. So if we just go into our music folder, onto our YouTube, so you have a double tap to play and pause. I'm going to try and do this in front of the camera here. So you've double tap there. Triple tap will bring up your voice assistant, and this app keeps popping up on my phone, which is very annoying. Sorry. A long press will bring up the voice assistant. and you need to be out of your music player for that. So I'm just going to get out of that there. I have the wrong earbud in my hand, sorry about that. So that'll bring up your voice assistant there. This will change your gaming mode here, so I apologise for that. We don't scrub out mistakes, we say it as we see it, and that's it. And that's happened sometimes, but it's just the way I had them there set out. So you've got that there, and we're going to back into music, and we're going to open up the song. So you have a double tap to play and pause. This will work on both sides, just so you can see. And then you can skip and reverse traps as well. Excuse me. And that will require a triple tap. So that's what you're going to be getting there. Like so. And that's what you have. Then you obviously have no volume control done on, but you can put the volume control in there as well. So that was just my settings I had personalised for myself. And as mentioned, you can swap over between your gaming mode and your normal mode. You're not going to see that obviously come up on the screen. But while we have it out, actually, I just, for curiosity's sake, I just want to see if that does come up. Here. So if I long press on the right, I think I have the gaming, isn't it? Yeah, it does. So you can see it popping over there. So that'll work there, and you just long press again to bring her over onto the default, which is your own settings there. So that's what that looks like in there. And generally how they're going to work, it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. So you have a 2 tap and a 3 tap to change your controls, be it what they are, what you set them to in the app yourself. So that's it. But no, the long presses are for the gaming feature and that there, but you can obviously change the settings anyway. So it's up to yourself what you want to do. And then you've got your EQ, and bass boost is excellent. So if you like your bass, I'd suggest using that. So that's pretty cool. Just going to close this, fix that, because it's starting to annoy me now with that app popping up on it there. So overall, really decent pair of earbuds, and they're small, they're clean, and they look really well in this kind of matte finish. They're not glossy. And they do a really nice job overall, and the battery life is pretty decent as well, it has to be said. And again, you've got your water resistance, you have got your voice assistant, you've wireless charging, you've auto power off as well, so if they're lying there for a couple of minutes they'll turn off, which is another good thing to save your battery. You've 32 hours in total with the case, but as said, if you have your bass and your volumes turned up to the max, you can knock off an hour in total maybe for them. But that's just about what I kind of got from 2 full runs of the actual earbuds themselves with the case. So it is typical real life sample. They kind of are over exaggerated, but it's always around the hour or so, realistically speaking, or near enough to it, you know, when they're tested out fully. So for the mobile gaming, they're excellent. So if you're into your mobile gaming and don't want to spend silly money on other brands, you should check these out. And the fact is, they're small, they fit in the ears well, they do good passive noise isolation when they're in your ears as is, without anything else being turned on or off. And that's basically it, and it sums up the Urbanista SEOUL. And again, we'd like to thank Urbanista for sending these over. Big fan of them, and they have got some nice stuff. I like their app. There's more in it from the previous earbuds or headphones that we tried on them. And I do like the design. They do come in really, really nice colours as well. They have several different colours, which is nice. You've got a blue, a black, a white, and a kind of a purpley colour. I love this colour here. It kind of matches the actual theme of the app itself. They're in white, black, blue, and that purpley colour there. And that's what you can expect, and that's what you're going to see. And I do like the continuity between presentation and the presentation of the app. It all matches up really nicely, as you can see there. And that's nice and thought out as well. And of course, you've got your battery level thing there as well. So overall, for music, gaming, anything like that, streaming, podcasts, you have everything there that you need. They're going to sound good. You can mess around with the EQ, the changeover. And of course, you've got your dedicated gaming mode as well. And by the way, when you are swapping over, the music will pause for a second, or the game will pause, wherever the case may be, and it'll just continue on, and that'll be it. So that's it. And finally, calls are good as well, nice and crisp and clear. And not that I took many calls on, not that I normally do when I'm using earbuds. Calls were quite clear both ends, and that's just to finalise and wrap up the review of the Urbanista SEOUL. So, any further questions, if you left that out, let me know below. Talk to you next video, and we'll see you then. Be good, folks.